testing, my testing. Hello student, thanks for waiting. Yeah, just now I have some issue, but finally I found the paper I want. Yeah, so let's continue the paper 1. So we still have some questions from 11 to 15 from paper 1. Then we finish already, we'll go to the paper 2. Most likely we'll end our live is about 10:30 or 11. Yeah, see how it goes later. Alright, let's come to, I would say the second part is another KBAT questions. Yeah, and I want to thanks the Wiley Ern and Nu Rauda to join the memberships. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow as well. Alright, so part A is actually quite easy. So right now you have 6 different cards. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 9. Find the number of different ways to arrange all the cards in a row. So you want to arrange 6 cards. So basically what we do is we just do the 6 factorial, isn't it? So yeah, this is bonus mark, 6 factorial. Or some students prefer to use permutation to arrange them. Yes, you can do 6p6. Both will give you the same result, so no need to worry. So you just type in my calculator. 6 factorial, where's my factorial pattern? Yeah, it's here. Oh, where's my shift? So yep, so I believe it's just 1 mark, 720. This is the answer for part A1. Okay, then this one, 4 cards are to be arranged to form the proper fraction such that the even card are arranged side by side. So right now you have 2 conditions you must pay attention. First condition, this fraction must be proper fraction. Second thing is the even number must arrange side by side. Okay, this is the 2 condition they want. So the only even number we have here is 2 and 6. So luckily not too many even number. Okay, when we call it proper fraction, right? Basically numerator must be smaller than denominator. So what does it mean is, like, let's say this is 5 over 7. This one we call proper fraction. If today is 7 over 5, this is improper fraction. This is not what they want. So they want this one is the numerator must be bigger than the denominator. This is how, so they basically just test whether you understand what is proper fraction or not. However, they say they will use 4 cards, so cannot be you only have like one number and one number. You basically use 2 cards only. You want to use 4 cards, and the even number must arrange side by side. So what we do here is, you can imagine if I arrange like 2 and 6, like even number arranged side by side, right? Then the bottom, I must have some number bigger than it, maybe like 51. Yeah, this one is the improper fraction. This is one of the way they want. Okay, so we want to find all the possible way. So yep, so the first the first option, I would say top have only 1 card, then bottom I can have 3 cards. Okay, over here I think I only assume they will use the even card, is it? 4 cards are arranged to form such that even number card are arranged side by side. Yeah, because here I'm actually quite struggle. Should I exclude the even card or not? Because if I exclude the even card, I can also form the proper fraction. Let me read. Does the question say 4 cards are to be arranged to form a proper fraction such that even cards are arranged side by side? Yeah, I think I should be able to arrange the I should be able to exclude the 2 and 6, isn't it? The question just say the even card must arrange side by side, but it doesn't say we can exclude the even card or not. Okay, so yeah, actually I did this question before, so I think we should be able to, since the question doesn't say so. Okay, Now, let's say we have 2 and 6 must side by side. So let's say 2 and 6 is at the bottom. So top, I can put any number I want, but not 2 and 6, right? So if I exclude 2 and 6 here, I can put any 4 number here, right? 1, 5, 7, 9. So there's a 4-way on the top. Okay, if I put 1, 5, 7, 9, I randomly choose one number. Let's say I choose 7 on the top. Bottom here, this empty space here, I still can choose any of 3 number, right? 1, 5, 9. So there's 3-way. Okay, then I don't care I insert what number into here. Because 2 and 6 must arrange side by side. So what I will do here is, I know 1 and 2 and 6, they can swap place, right? So is 2 or 2 factorial. And 2 and 6 itself can still swap place also, right? So times 2. Okay, let me explain one more time. This one is for the numerator. And this 3 is, we left 3 more options for this empty card here. And these 2, because the 1 and 2 and 6, they can swap place, right? Because 2 and 6 I can arrange at the front and 1 at the back. So they can swap place. And the last 2 over here is 2 and 6 itself. I can be 2, 6 and 6, 2, right? I can still swap. So this is what happened. So right now, I have another 4 card. This one is including even card. Right now, I want to do another example is excluding even card. So if I exclude even card, right? So basically, I only left 4 card over here, right? So 4 of them I can just simply swap. I can just simply put, right? Basically it's 1, 5, 7, and 9, right? If I exclude them, then this one is basically okay, the top option you have 4 choice, and then bottom, yeah, it's 4 factorial lah. 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, right? So yeah, so for this one you have 4 factorial. So this one, let me multiply 4 times 3 times 2 times 2. So you have 48. Can we exclude even card? Because I remember the answer is quite small. 4 cards are to be arranged to form the proper fraction such that the even cards are arranged side by side. Find the number of proper fractions that can be formed. Okay lah, we just assume we cannot without even card. Yeah, because I don't know, because if I do myself, I will just think I can have the fraction without even card. But here they say such that the even card are arranged side by side. Such that the even card are arranged side by side. Okay, we just assume the even card is a must lah. Alright, so let me finish this question first. Okay, so then we still can, the 4 card is like 2 card on the top, right? 2 card at the bottom. Some student might ask, can we have the 3 card on the top, 1 card at the bottom? No, because this one is not the proper fraction. This one will be improper fraction, isn't it? So, okay. So let's say I will just assume 2, 6 like this is for numerator. Then I will assume 2, 6 at the denominator as well. Then this one is 6, 2. Okay. One by one, okay. I think we must include even number lah, or else the possibility is quite a lot. Okay, if 2, 6, right, because I want the bottom be smaller than it, right? So I can only start with the letter 1. So this is only one way, 1. Then here I can insert any other number, right? Which is 5, 7, and 9. 5, 7, and 9. So if I put the 2, 6 like this, is proper. I properly take the 2, 6 put there. So it's one way. So this the first place here must be 1. So it's one way. So you have 3 choice here. So this one is 3 way. So the answer is 3 only. But if I put 6, 2, then the first number here can be any number smaller than it, which is 1 and 5. I cannot put 7. No, must be bigger than it, right? Sorry, cannot be 1 and 5. Must be 7 and 9. Then this one must be 7 and 9. Then behind here, I can put any other number, right? Yeah, I can put like 1, 5. Yeah, so I have still have 3 number here. So because this one, if I put a 7 here, imagine if I put a 7 here, so 2 and 6 is on the top. 7 I still have 3 choice, right? 159. So I still have something like 159. Yeah. So if I put the 9, then I will have 179. So here I still have a three-way. So this is 2-way. This is times 3-way. So this one should have 6-way. Okay. Now, what if the 2, 6 at the denominator? If 2, 6 at the denominator, right? Then top, this one must be 1. Then this one you can put any number like 5, 7, 9, right? So this one is another 3-way. Because 2, 6 must be at the bottom already. But what if bottom is 6 and 2? Then top must be smaller than it. Alright, then this place, then for the top here, you must be smaller than it, right? So which is either 1 or 5, which is 2-way. And then here, after I put 1 or 5, I still have 3 number, right? Because 2 number, use 1 number, still have 3 number. So this is 3-way. So you multiply at 3. So this one will be 6. Alright, I believe this is all the possibility I can get here. Is there any other option I miss here? This is 12. 6. 4 got 2, 2. Let's add together. 48 plus this one is 6, 6, 3, 3. This is 18 plus 1, 8, 64. Still have something missing. I remember the answer is 72. Any other number I'm missing here? One, 5, 1, 7, 1, 9. This one is wrong. What am I doing? This one is wrong. This is because this one must be proper fraction. So this number must be bigger than it. Cannot be 1 at the first place. Oh my god, what am I doing? So this one can be any number bigger than it. It can be 5, 7, and 9 to put here. Then here still have another 3-way. So this is 3 times 3. This is 9. Yeah, because here we still have any 3 number left, right? So this is 3-way. Yeah. Do I still make any other mistake? No, right? So 12 plus 12 is 24. Yeah, it's 24. So the answer is 72. Yes, correct. Yeah, thanks the Chris to actually figure out my mistake. Yeah, I realized actually I made a mistake because yeah, proper fraction, denominator must be bigger than numerator. First row 2, 6. First digits must greater than 2. Yes. Thanks for that. Yeah, this is how you do this kind of question. Yeah, I first time actually used the permutations in the fraction. I mean, I form the fraction like this. So yeah, I like SPM to be so creative. Alright, so let's continue for 11b. Wow, still have B. So if you have MCN, the smaller value for n here is 0. Because we can have something like 5C0, right? So yeah, the smaller number we can get here is state the minimum value of n. Can we have any negative value here? You can try -2. You actually get math error. So basically for C, the smaller value you can get here is 0. Okay. However, if the question asks for MCN, what is the smallest value? If they ask the smallest value for this one, then it's different. So the smallest value for MCN will be 1. Because this one, the smallest value you get is 1. There's no way you get 0.5, no matter what value you put for M and N. Okay, but right now they ask about n. So n is basically 0. So you need to read the question carefully. Is this a Form 5 question? Yeah, I think permutation is Form 5 topic, right? Yeah, they change to KSM already. Sometimes the syllabus, I forget. I think permutation should be Form 5, yes. So right now, Sarah bought a box of the color pencil. So contain P number of different color pencil. So we have P value here. So given that a number of different way for Sarah to choose 3. So from P option here, I will choose 3. And then, yeah, number of different way is basically 26 and P minus 2. Find the value of P. So this one basically telling us like, if I have P option, I choose 3, I should get 26 P minus 2. Okay, since this is C, even though you see a P here, this is not permutation, this is combination. The formula is given for NCR, which is n factorial, n minus r factorial, r factorial. So I'm going to use this formula for PC3. So from here, P factorial over P minus 3 factorial, 3 factorial equals to 26P minus 2. So we solve this one to get 2 mark. This is 2 mark, this is 1 mark, right? So I will get 2 mark by solving this one. Okay, P factorial, you should know, like 4 factorial basically means 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, right? So it's n factorial is basically n minus 1, n minus 2. Whenever we want to start, we add a factorial for it, right? So we use the same logic. P factorial is P, and then keep on minus 1, then minus 2, and then minus 3. I will stop here. Why? Because I see a P minus 3 factorial at the bottom. 3 factorial is just 6 lah. Then equals to 26 P minus 2. Okay, then P minus 3 factorial and P minus 3 factorial, I can simplify. You realize it doesn't have factorial here anymore. And both sides also have P minus 2 and P minus 2. I can cut also. Yeah, then I have something like this. This is P squared minus P. By multiply this one into both. Then 26 times 6. What do I get? If 26 times 6, I will get 156. Then I will solve this quadratic equation. P squared minus P minus 156 equals to 0. 156, can you divide by 16? No. 156, can you divide by 14? Oh my god. Yeah, I can use a calculator. 12. Yeah, 12 and 13. Is it? 12 times 13 is 156. Yeah, correct. So this one is minus, this one is plus. P and P. Yeah, I know I can use the quadratic method, but sometimes I just want to train my brain to think a little bit. Okay, so yeah, then P you will get negative 12. Like I say, it cannot get negative value, so I will reject this one. So this one, P equals to 13, will be my only option. And sometimes you can actually check your answer. If P is 13, right, you believe it is the answer, right? That's mean you insert into here, you should get what you want. Let's say I try 13C3. Type the calculator 13C3. I should get 286. So if here P is 13, right? 26. 13 minus 2 is 11. So if I 26 times 11, I get 286. So which is exactly same with this one. Then I am very confident my answer is correct. So sometimes if you get the answer, you're not sure which one is correct. Or sometimes you might factorize wrongly. You say answer is 12. Then you can double check your answer by substitute back to the original equation. So yeah, the part, the 3 mark is not too bad. Yeah, so I hope you get the idea how to do it. Okay, question 12 finally. This one is the probability distribution. A random variable x has the binomial distribution, which the 5 trial. So I know n equals to 5 lah. You can see from 0 to 5, n is 5. Such that the probability success, so P is a success and Q is the fail. So Q basically is equals to 1 minus P lah if you need this. Yeah, probability of failure in each trial is Q. So table 1 actually show the part of the probability distribution. of x. So I will assume this one 81 over 128, right, is the sum of the x equals to 0 and x equals to 1, because you write like this, right? Because sometimes I would think, is it possible both also is 81 over 128? But if you see like this, you add both of these number already more than 1, so you know it's not possible. So this 81 over 128 is like sum of 0 and 1. This one is sum of 4 and 5. Okay? So right now, they ask us to state the value for sum x equals to 2 plus x equals to 3. So basically, we know sum of all here, sum, so basically, if I sum from x equals to 0 to x equals to 5, I will get 1, right? So because we plus all of them, we will get 1. So by doing this logic, we can easily get this 1 mark. If you want to plus 2 and 3, I basically use 1 minus 81 over 128 minus 1 over 64. So yeah, this is how we easily get this 1 mark. This one just tests whether you understand sum all of them will get 1 or not. If you understand this 1 mark is a bonus mark for you. So it's 45 over 128. Then they ask us to show the P and Q. So basically you need to use any of this information. You can use 2, 2, 3 or 0, 1 or 4, 5. Use either one to actually get this one. Let's use 0, 1 because it seems a little bit easy. So what is the formula here? X equals to R. The formula should be NCR, PR, QM minus R, right? This is binomial formula. So I'm going to use this one. So I know probability x equals to 0 plus probability x equals to 1. I should get 81 over 128. So yeah, let's plug in the formula. Since n is 5, right, in this case, r is this number. So this is 5c0, p power of 0, and q power of 5. Plus, this is 5c1, p power of 1, q power of 5 minus 1, 4, equals to 81 over 128. So 5c0 is 1, p power of 0 is 1, so I can just ignore it. So, okay, so here I have q5 plus 5pq4 equals to 81 over 128. I want to make p the subject. Okay, so 5pq4 is 81 over, this one will become minus. So, I'm going to make p as a subject. I might make a mistake here. I can factorize out the q4. Okay. Yeah, I saw it. Okay. So p x equals to 0 and x equals to 1. 5c0, p0. P0 is 1, right? Q power of 5. 5c1. If I factorize out q5, yeah, because later I should get something like p plus q equals to 1 to simplify it. But here seems like maybe this number they just simply give 1, is it? 5c0 is 1, p power of 0 is 1, q power of 5, and then 5c1 is 5, pq power of 4. Even I factorize out q power of 4, I get q plus 5p. Nah. Okay, I don't want to use 0 and 1. I use 2 and 3. I think maybe this number they just simply give. Let's try about the second one. X equals to 2 and plus x equals to 3 is equals to 45 over 128. Okay, so this one is 5c2 p power of 2 q power of 3 plus this is 5c3 p power of 3 q power of 2 equals to 45 over 128. 5c2 and 5c3 is the same value, 10. If 5c3 also is 10, right? Yeah. So this is 10p squared q cubed plus 10p cubed q squared equals to 45 over 128. So for this one, I factorize out 10p squared q squared. I should get something like q plus p equals to 45 over 128. P plus q and q plus p both will equals to 1, right? So this one equals to 1. I can ignore it. Then, okay, I move the 10, factorize out the 2. So the 10 I move to the other side. 45 over 128 divided by 10. So I will get 9 over 256. And then I will square root it. So it will be square root of 9 over 256. So which is 3 over 16, right? So p, q move to the other side. 16q shown. Yeah. So I'm not sure why I can't use 1 and 2. Unless this number they didn't really try, they just simply give. Because should be every single value also can get the equation I want. Not necessarily must be 2 and 3. Okay, yeah, this is how we get it. Yeah, just for fun. I want to try 4 and 5. Cannot be. Because math is like, no matter how we do, we should get the things we want. Okay, let's try this one. 5c4 p power 4 q power 1 plus 5c5 p power 5 q power 0 equals to 1 over 64. This one is 5p4q plus p5 equals to 1 over 64. Take out the p4, 5q plus 1 plus p. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think about something. Q is basically is 1 minus p. Q is basically 1. P is actually 1 minus q, right? Try and see whether can get or not. So p4, this one should be 4q plus 1 equals to 1 over 64. Okay, I give up. Any one of you, if you try using 4 and 5, am I do the formula wrongly? Is p power of n minus r q r? I remember in SPM this one is actually not the same one. Where's my formula list? Here don't have formula list, seriously? Yeah, if not mistaken, the formula is correct. Yeah, so many surprise. Yeah, anyone have any reference books together with you? Can try to check this one. I believe, unless I memorize the formula wrongly, or I Google it quickly, binomial formula. Distribution formula. Yeah, my formula is correct. Okay, so let's continue. Next one. Yeah, because sometime when the teacher design these questions, then maybe the design can only use 2 and 3. I don't know. I don't want to judge any SPM question. So yeah, let's continue question 13. So 3 choose 2. Okay, jawab 2 soalan. Okay, so this is function. The first 2 mark question is the bonus mark. Basically just make fx equals to 1 over 3. So 3 over 4x minus 1 equals to 1 over 3. Yeah, just solve it. 9 equals to 4x minus 1. So x equals to 10 over 4, right? 5 over 2. Okay, done A. B, okay. Sub m plus 1 into fx, so which is 3 over 4 m plus 1 minus 1 equals to 3 fgx here, sub the p into it, so 3 over 4 p squared plus 3. So divide 3, gone. Bottom I will have 4m plus 4 plus 3 equals to 3 over 4p squared plus 3. They want me to do what? M in terms of p, make m the subject, right? Flip over the fraction. So this is 4p squared plus 3 over 3. Then make m the subject. So m equals to, now my 1 by 1, 4p squared plus 3 over 3 minus 3. Then m will be divide 4. So 4p squared plus 3 over 12 minus 3 over 4. Does the question say they want single fraction? Express m in terms of p. Yeah, that's all. So basically just simplify them. Nothing very special. Done. Okay, find gx. Okay, we have fgx. We want to find gx. We will just let gx equals to m. So fgx means fm, right? Is 3 over 4x squared plus 3. So what is my fm? My fm is this one, isn't it? 3 over 4m minus 1 equals to 3 over 4x squared plus 3. So yeah, so we cross over, multiply 3 and 3 will cancel out. So I want to make m the subject. When I got m, I got gx. Okay, so this one is 4m minus 1 equals to 4x squared plus 3. So m equals to 4x squared plus 4 over 4. So m basically is x squared plus 1. So gx is basically x squared plus 1. Done. Yeah, this is how we get the gx. I believe is about 3 mark, 2 mark maybe. Hence, determines whether the inverse function of gx exists or not. Give your justification. Okay, so gx plus 1, I can draw out the graph for it. So this is this is x squared plus 1, not gx plus 1. So if you do the horizontal line test, you actually touch 2 points, right? So this one is called many to 1. So since gx is many to 1, therefore inverse doesn't exist. Inverse function does not exist. Okay, so I believe this one is just another one mark question to justify whether the inverse function exists or not, because inverse function, they can only accept one-to-one function. Okay, simple. Next one, 14. Find the value of x. When you have 3 sides with no information, you want to form an equation by yourself. The easiest way is doing Pythagoras. Okay, I will just do Pythagoras. A squared plus b squared equals to c squared. C squared is the hypotenuse. So 3 sub 2 square equals to what? 2x plus 1 square plus sub 2x square. Okay, it's kind of weird, but let's do it. This is 2 power of 2x plus 2 plus 2 power of x equals to 9 times 2 is 80. Okay, it is the quadratic equation. So this is 2 power of 2x multiply 2 power of 2 plus 2 power of x equals to 80. So if you cannot see this one is a quadratic, right, you can just let 2 power of x equals to y lah. Then you should be able to see this is, so if 2 power of x equals to y, 2 power of 2x is equals to y squared, isn't it? So because of this, you can see here, this is 4, right? 4y squared plus y minus 18 equals to 0. Then I will just factorize it and solve it. So, okay, this is 4y and y. 9 and 2. And plus and minus. Okay, so y equals to 2. And y equals to negative 9 over 4. And what is my y? My y is 2 power of x, right? Equals to negative 9 over 4. This one I rejected because no matter what power of x I get, I cannot get negative. So another one is 2 power of x equals to 2. 2 which is 2 power 1. X equals to 1. So this is the answer for 4-mark questions. It's not really a cert question. This one more like the indices question. B. Okay, we have a trapezium. So given the area of trapezium is this one. So area is given 9 sub 7 minus 9. I multiply 9 into both of them. Okay, express t in terms of p. Express t in the form of p plus q sub 7. Okay, this one obviously is third question now. So trapezium, half a plus b multiply height. So half a plus b, 5 plus sub 7 multiply height t is 9 sub 7 minus 9. I want to express t. Okay, so throw all the thing to the other side. This one is 18 sub 7 minus 18 over 5 plus sub 7. Rationalize. I will multiply 5 minus sub 7. This one multiply 5 minus sub 7. So this one I should get 5 squared, 25 minus 7. Top I should get quite big value here. I hope I doesn't make. Okay, let me take out the 18. Take out the 18 to make the number look smaller. Take out the 18. Okay, then yeah, then the number is not that big. This is 5 sub 7 minus 7 minus 5 plus sub 7. Okay, why I take out? Because 18 and 18 I can cut, right? Then t should equals to 5 sub 7 plus sub 7, 6 sub 7 minus 12. Done. Is it the pattern they want? Okay, they want number first, negative 12 plus 6 sub 7. And the good news is this kind of question you can always type in a calculator to check your answer whether it's correct or wrong. So there's no way you make the mistake whenever you can check the answer. Yeah, so I'm very confident my answer is correct here. So, yep, this is the third question. Basically, just apply the trapezium formula and then you should be able to easily get the answer. Yeah, nothing special. Next one, 15. Okay, given that sine x equals to t such that is acute angle, I will draw the triangle in the first quadrant, which is 0 to 90, right? Acute angle. So this is my x. Since sine x equals to t, sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So opposite is t, hypotenuse is 1. So this length Pythagoras is 1 minus t squared. So from there I can quickly know my cos and tangent if I want to. So they asked me to express sine 2x in terms of t. So sine 2x formula is given. The 2 sine x cos x. So I have sine x, I just want to find my cos x here. So cos x is AH, adjacent over hypotenuse, over 1. Now I got everything I want, which is 2t square root 1 minus t squared. Done. 2 mark is quite easy. B. Given that cos theta equals to k, and theta is between 270 to 360. Right, then I will just draw some cos over here. Cos theta is k, which is k over 1. Cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. Then this one should be negative 1 minus k squared. Okay, you must add a negative because it's below the x-axis, right? Then they ask us to express cos half theta. Cos half theta is hidden in the double angle, isn't it? So you should know cos double angle. Cos double angle 2 theta. We have cos square minus sine square, and we have 1 minus 2 sine square, and 2 cos square minus 1, right? So we have 3 choice here for double angle of cos. Since I want to get cos half angle, I will choose the top third option. Okay, so let me write it nicely. So cos 2 theta is equals to 2 cos square theta minus 1. So okay, they want what? Okay, I call this one as A, so that I can play some cheat here. So I let A equals to theta over 2. So you can see what happened. Cos 2 theta over 2 equals to 2 cos square theta over 2 minus 1. So from here I can get the half angle. I move the minus 1. This 2 and 2 I cut. This is cos theta. Minus 1 move to the other side, plus 1. This 2 move to the other side, divide 2. The square move to the other side, square root. Plus minus theta over 2. Cos theta over 2, sorry. So I just make cos theta over 2 as a subject. You can see I throw the negative 1, become positive 1. I throw the 2, divide 2. I throw the square, becomes square root. Okay. However, you have plus minus. I don't like plus minus because normally you shouldn't have two different things here. So yeah, I can use a range. Because this range is for theta, right? So if I have theta over 2, means what? Both of these need to divide 2. So 270 divided 2, I get 135. This is theta over 2, right? 360 divided 2 is 180. Okay, so if cos half angle at this quadrant, this one is basically the second quadrant, right? 135 to 180. At the second quadrant here, add sugar to coffee, cos should get negative. So I will ignore about positive. I should get negative because of the quadrant. Okay, so yep, then I can start to sub my cos theta into it. Negative square root. My cos is k. So k plus 1 over 2. Done. Yeah, whenever the trigo including the half angle, I would say is a little bit hard because half angle formula actually hidden at your cos double angle formula. You should at least know this so that you can do this kind of question. Then another half angle formula, which is 22.5. Because for tangent 45 we can easily know is actually 1 angle unit. Sorry, what am I doing? Shift this one, angle unit degree. Because tangent 45 we know is 1. But you know 22.5 is basically 45 divided by 2. Okay, so based on these logics, I will use tangent double angle to solve it. So tangent double angle formula I believe is given. Tangent 2a is equals to 2 tangent a, 1 minus tangent square a. Okay, so I kind of want to use this formula to solve this thing. Okay, I let a equals to 22.5. Then you can see this is tangent 2. Sorry, tangent 2, 22.5 equals to 2 tangent 22.5. Now I have tangent 22.5 already, right? Which is what they want in this question. Over 1 minus tangent square 22.5. Okay, so this one is a quadratic equation, but it might not be so obvious. So in order to help you a little bit, I'm going to let tangent 22.5 become x. Okay, this one you don't need to worry. This one you can type in the calculator is 1. Okay, tangent 2 times 22.5, you should get 1. Okay, this is 1 equals to 2x over 1 minus x squared. Yeah, quadratic equation. 1 minus x squared equals to 2x. So make it 0. So x squared plus 2x minus 1. So let's solve it. Okay, this one obviously cannot be factorized, so cannot be factorized directly. You can either solve it by using formula or completing the square. It's either one will be good. See, the number is not too big. I just use a complete square, save myself some time. So this is x plus 1 square minus 1 minus 1. So 2. 2 equals to x plus 1 square. Square move to the square root plus minus. So basically x is basically square root plus minus 2 minus 1. So what's in my x? My x is tangent 22.5, right? Does the question says they want any specific value? They just say in the third form can already. Yeah, they doesn't tell us which quadrant is for. Then I will just give both answer. So it's square root 2 minus 1 or negative square root 2 minus 1. Of course, we will just want to test our value as well. Okay. Oh, this is first quadrant, is it? If this one is the first quadrant, I believe only positive value. Yes, correct. No need plus minus, just plus. Because this one tangent is in the, this is trigo. Okay, so only have one answer. So I type in the calculator tangent 22.5. Is this one right? 4142, 0.4142. So square root 2 minus 1. 0.4142. Yes, correct. If I add a negative for it, right, I might not get the correct answer. Yeah, you can see this one is not the first angle. 22.5 is within 90. First quadrant, it should always get positive. So this one should be the only answer. Okay, so when we say this 4-mark question is a little bit hard. So first thing is, you see tangent 22.5. You need to get the idea, you need to use tangent double angle. Then you go to find out tangent double angle from your formula list. Then the second thing you need to know, you basically need to sub A equals to 22.5 into it so that you can get tangent 22.5 there. Yeah, Kelvin, yes, the answer is 72 for the permutation question just now. Yeah, but I don't know, I'm still thinking why we can't just exclude the 2 and 6. Because they say 2 and 6 must arrange side by side, but it doesn't say must include 2 and 6 in the fraction. But it's fine. Yeah, I get a 72. But I just include the 2 and 6 only. Alright, we done the paper 1. Let's go to paper 2. Okay, so we will have like 2-minute toilet break. And then we will come back to paper 2. So see you guys in a short while. Alright, I am back here. So, okay, let's do some paper 2 here. Yes, because paper 2 is normally I can't finish in one live because paper 2 is long questions. Okay, let's start with the bonus 5 mark. Okay, first thing is the good news is this 5 mark you can always type in the calculator. So let's teach you how to type over here. So you just go to equation, choose a simultaneous number 1, and the unknown over here you can choose 3 here. Okay, so this one, the first equation, 4, x is 4, y is 1, z is 2, and this is 0, nothing. It is, I typed too many 0. Okay, then we go to here, this is -2, this is 3, this is 1, equals to 8. Then next again, this one is 1, y is -1, z is -1, the answer is 1/2. Yeah, so I quickly write down the possible answer first. 21/22, y is 52/11, z is okay, this is not cool because normally in SPM they won't give such a weird fraction, but because like I say, they want to make this paper look challenging, so yeah, kind of have no choice, but they make this one the fraction look like this. Okay, now at least we know the answer, then we start to do. Okay, let's eliminate 2z. Okay, so I have 4x, my ink, I think, I'm not sure what happened to this far is bigger, so let me make the ink thicker a little bit. Okay, so 4x plus y plus 2z. Okay, let's eliminate all the z lah. So this equation I will time 2 to get a 2z. -4x plus 6y plus 2z is equals to 0. This is equals to 60. So I'll eliminate them, I will just minus. So I got ax minus 5y equals to -60. Okay, then I want to eliminate the z, so I will just solve this equation with this equation. -2x plus 3y plus z equals to 8. X minus y minus z equals to 1/2. I will just plus them to eliminate them, so I get -x plus 2y equals to 8.5. Okay, now no more z already. I will just eliminate y maybe, or eliminate x lah. So this equation I'm going to multiply 8 to make it have -8x plus 16y 8.5 multiply 8, 68, and then I'm going to plus them. So if I plus them, I should get 11y. This one should get 52. So y is 52/11. Nice, I got the first answer, correct. Then I want to find x, -x plus 2y. Y is 52/11 equals to 8.5. So my x equals to 104/11 minus 8.5. 104/11 minus 8.5. So I got 21/22. Yeah, correct. Nice. Then lastly, I want to know the z value. So I sub back into this one. This equation look easier a little bit. So my x is 21/22 minus y is 52/11 minus z is equals to 1/2. So yeah, I'm going to move my z here. Then this one going to minus 52/11, and then I move my half to the other side, minus 1/2. I got -47/11. Done. Okay, third answer, I got it. Okay, so this is how we solve this kind of simultaneous equation. 5 mark is not too bad, but then yeah, you can always use the calculator to check your answer, so it should be fine. Okay, so is this one a third? So for third, right, like cert, normally we see a square root, we call it cert. Actually cert, they have one condition. The k, after the square root already, right, they must get irrational number. What is irrational number? Like pi, the infinite decimal one we call irrational number. So like 1/3 also is irrational number, is not mistaken. Oh no, irrational number I think cannot write in the fraction, isn't it? So I know pi is irrational number, like square root 2, you type right, is irrational number. Okay, so so in this case, if I do square root 0.25, you can see I doesn't get infinite decimal. So therefore, this one is not the cert. This is not the cert, because it is rational number. Because 0.5 is a rational number. Okay, get it? Okay, let's continue for the second one, the log they actually asked us to prove. Okay, so for the proving part, depend how you want to do it. Okay, so let's say I let log AB equals to x. Okay, so yeah, I can throw my log A to the other side. It becomes a power of x, right? Then since they want me to show the log C, then I will add the log C for both sides. Then I can throw the x to the front because x is the power, right? Become x multiply log CA. This one is log CB. Then I've made x as the subject is log CB over log CA. This is C. Yeah, what is my x? My x is log AB, right? So log CB over log CA equals to log AB. Prove it. So they asked me to prove, so this is how I prove. I just simply make it, let it become x, then I solve it from there. Okay, so I remember differentiation, integration, and calculus in the section C being a bit weird. Yeah, because right now they actually rearranged the topic and the chapter a little bit. So because this is a new SSM syllabus, so yeah, this is what it is lah. So hence express this one as a single logarithm in the base tree. Okay, so this one is log 3h plus log 9k. We just want to group them log 3 together. So obviously my first hint is I want to change the log 9 into the log 3 k. This one should be log 3 9. So log 3 9 you can type in the calculator is 2. So what happened is this 2 is, this one is divided by 2, right? A divided by 2 I can say is 1 over 2a. So this is 1 over 2 log 3k. So 1 over 2 I can throw up, become power. So this is log 3h plus log 3k power 1 over 2, which is square root k if you want to change it that way. Then now I can factorize out my log 3 now, which is h multiplied k power half. Done. Because they want the single logarithm base tree here. Yeah, done. Okay, or you can write h square root k if you want to. Yeah, this one log question is not too bad. 6 mark. Here is a lot. Next question, function. Okay, they want us to find gx. Actually, we cannot straight away see the gx here because this is not the x. So therefore, this is x plus 2. So we want to find gx a bit troublesome. But at least from this one, I know this one is basically gfx. Is 3x minus 4. And then from here, at least I know this is fx. Is x plus 2. So if I want to find gx, right, I can do the substitution again. I'm not sure why the KSSM they love function so much, because for paper 1 we have function already. They want you to do function again. Okay, so I will let fx equals to m. So m equals to x plus 2. So x is basically equals to m minus 2. Basically, I find the inverse function of f lah. So yeah, gfx, the gm equals to 3x minus 4a. Since my x is this one, so I can substitute my x into it. M minus 2 minus 4. So therefore, gm will equals to 3m minus 6 minus 10. So yeah, I got my gx now, which is 3x minus 10. Done. 3 mark. This is how to find the gx from gfx and fx. Or you can basically, another alternative method is you basically sub the f inverse into the fx. Then f inverse with f you can cancel out to get the gx. Yeah, you can find the inverse function of f and sub into it. You still get the same equation with mine. Okay, so they asked us to find f2. Okay, so let's find the f2. f2 is basically sub x plus 2 into the x, right? So it's x plus 4. Okay, done. And then use the function of f, find the function of f power of nx. Okay, so this one you kind of like progression a little bit. So let's find f3 to get some pattern. So f3 is basically is x plus 2 plus 4, which is x plus 6. So by analyze here, I know fx, this is 2, but for f2, this is 4, but for f3, this is 6. So I kind of get the pattern. So if I have something like 2, what's wrong for this one? I have something like 2, 4, and 6 here. So if I want to find the n term for this one, this is basically the given plus 2, right? So this one is basically called 2n, right? Yeah, when n equals to 1 you get 2, n equals to 2 you get 4, n equals to 3 you get 6. Alright, so now I can know my fn power of x. So everything also start with x. So x is a constant, but the variable will be number at the back, right? So plus 2n. Yeah, this is a little bit caveat for students who are not so familiar on how to find the function power of n. So you can try to test it. It's quite accurate one. So if let's say this is f4x, so this one is just x plus 2, 4, which is x plus 8. So it actually makes a lot of sense on this equation. It's not like simply right to cheat you. Yeah, this is how we do the part 2. Okay, done the function. Yeah, I hope you get some idea on how to do this kind of question. Continue. Okay, completing the square, I guess, quadratic. So in the diagram 2, show the curve of quadratic function fx. We have fx and we have gx here. With both of them intersect the x-axis at the same point. Nice. So find the value of k. I got this one is 0, 5, right? Yeah, sub into the fx. 5 equals to 0 minus 3 square plus k. Okay, so this is 5 equals to 9 plus k. K equals to -4. Okay, when I got a k, this one is a vertex form, right? We call vertex form. So vertex form, from here I can easily know my maximum coordinate, minimum coordinate, right? My minimum coordinate is 3, -4 if I need to use it, but in this case I don't think we need lah. Okay, but anyways, from -4 I sub back into the fx because I want to find the x-intercept because both equations have the same x-intercept. Done k. Find the value of m. Yeah, I need to have at least one coordinate sub into the gx. Let's fx equals 0, right? X-intercept x equals 0. Okay, I want to find x-intercept. So yeah, x minus 3 square minus 4 equals to 0. Then equals to 4. Minus 4 moved together equals to 4. So x minus 3 equals to plus minus 2. Square root it, right? Then x equals to 2 plus 3 and negative 2 plus 3. Then x should be 5 and 1. So yeah, I got these two coordinates now, which is 1 and 5. So I want to find m. I use either one. I use this one. This coordinate is still called 1, 0, right? I got to sub into the gx here. Gx is 0. My x is 1. So 1 I can straight away substitute in. This one should be 3x squared. I think they got typing error. This one is negative 3x squared. Or else it will not get the quadratic graph. It's actually a linear if everything is x power 1. Okay. Plus m minus 4 times 1 minus 15. So minus 15 minus 18. So 18 equals to m minus 4. M equals to 22. Done. Yeah, I think this one is 3x squared if not mistaken. So then, hence find the coordinate of the maximum point of gx by using the method of completing a square. So you need to do a completing a square here. So let us rewrite the whole gx equation here. 22 minus 4, 18x minus 50. Yeah, in the original paper is x squared. Okay, thanks for that. Yeah, paper 2 is a lot easier than the paper 1. I think this is how they balance up. Let us factorize out the negative 3 here. This one should be x squared minus 6x plus 5. Now I do a completing a square. This is x minus 3 squared minus 9 plus 5. So negative 3. This is x minus 3 squared minus 4. So negative 3, x minus 3 squared plus 12. So from here, I can know my maximum coordinate easily, which is 3, 12. Like I say, this kind of question, right, you can always check by using a calculator. Because this model of calculator will tell you about your maximum coordinate. Go to polynomial, power 2. A is negative 3, B is 18, C is negative 15. So you see, you tell me my maximum x coordinate is 3. My maximum y coordinate is 12. Do you see that? So from my calculator, I can easily know, yeah, my x and y coordinate. How many marks they give this one in total? 7. Not too bad. About completing a square. So make sure you at least you learn the completing a square method. You can easily get some 7 marks in 2021 paper. And they love trigo, definitely. Another trigo question. Paper 1 already have, but now they give you again. Question 5. This proof question is a little bit weird, but never mind, let's do it. Okay, 2 cotangent square A sine square A. Okay, let's start from this side lah. It doesn't matter. I want to get 1 plus cos 2A. Okay, so this one is called right hand side, right? So cotangent is basically cos square A over sine square A. This is sine square A. I can cancel out. I get 2 cos square A. Okay, I want to get cos 2A. Cos 2A, one of the formula is called 2 cos square A minus 1, right? But the problem right now, I don't have minus 1 here. So I can add minus 1 plus 1 by myself. So this one will actually give me cos 2A plus 1. And is that the thing they want? 1 plus cos 2A. Yes, proven. Okay, this one maybe is a little bit weird because you need to do the minus 1 plus 1 by yourself. Yeah, actually I'm starting doing from the left hand side, right? Sorry. Yeah, it's left hand side. Thanks the Terran Broke actually tell me that. I thought that one is right hand side. It's the left hand side. Alright, then the second part, hence solve this equation. Yeah, solve the equation normally is quite easy. So is it the same equation above? Then I will just use the other side to solve. So this is 1 plus cos 2A equals to 1 over 2. A is 0 to 2 pi. Leave your answer in top pi. Okay, nice. So cos 2A is negative 1 over 2. Then we'll find a reference angle. So since this is angle for A, I have the angle for 2A, so I can accept any answer between 0 to 4 pi. Okay, so I find reference angle first lah. Reference angle basically, I just change the calculator into a radian first. Then I will just shift cos 1 over 2 lah. Just ignore the negative. This is how we find a reference angle. And then you should get something like pi over 3, isn't it? Yeah. 1 over 3 pi or pi over 3, it doesn't matter. Then I ask myself, add sugar to coffee, which side cos actually get negative? Second and third, right? Second is pi minus theta. This is pi plus theta. So therefore, my 2a, pi minus theta, I will get 2 pi over 3. Pi plus theta, I will get 4 pi over 3. Since just now I say they can accept up to 4 pi, right? I'm going to rotate second round. Mean here, I'm going to plus 2 pi here. If I plus 2 pi from first answer, I should get 8 pi over 3, right? It's still within 4 pi. And I plus 2 pi for the second answer, I should get 10 pi over 3. Isn't it? 4 pi over 3 plus 2 pi. Yeah. This one, yeah, 10 over 3 is 3.33, still less than 4 pi. Alright, I believe this is all the answer I have. Then my A should be pi over 3. Yeah. Then this one divide 2, I should get 2 pi over 3. This one I get 4 pi over 3. And this one last one I should get 5 pi over 3. Done. This is all the 4 answers I have in terms of pi. 5 mark, not too bad. Okay, this 4 mark, they asked me to sketch this graph. Yeah, might be a bit hard for some students. So you just remember, for any A plus any modulus function here, what you need to do here is you will need to lift up the whole thing by A. You need to shift up the whole thing by A. So I have one line is like this. This line is at the A value, or you can say y equals to A, parallel to x-axis, and then you start drawing your graph above A. Okay, yeah, or in this case is cos, right? So yeah, you start drawing sine or cos graph above the A lah. This is what happened. So if you understand this one, let's do this graph together. So my graph is y equals to 1 plus 3 cos 3 over 2a, 0 to 2 pi. So in 2 pi I should have 1.5 cycle, right? Or you can find a period if you want, but I know it's 1.5 cycles. So okay, I start from 1 because I have plus 1. So this is my 1. Yeah, my dotted line is not so balanced. You just assume this is the correct one. Okay, cos 1.5 cycle. So this one is called 1 cycle. It must touch at 4 lah, because the amplitude is 3. So I have 1 cycle like this, and then I have another half cycle. Let me just use the red color one. Another half cycle like this. Okay, so here will end at 2 pi, and then this one 3 over 2a equals to 2 pi. A is 4 pi over 3, so this one is 4 pi over 3. So this one is a cut again. This one, it should be 2 pi over 3. So this one should be pi over 3, 2 pi over 3, 3 pi over 3, 4 pi over 3, 5 pi over 3, 6 pi over 3. Done. Okay, this is the whole graph I have. Alright, so 4 mark, not too bad if you know how to draw the cos graph, modulus. Okay, if anyone have some doubt about why it look like a W one, I can teach you a little bit. Because cos graph normally is look like this. Okay, but because of the modulus, so whatever at the bottom here, whatever have the bottom here, they're going to do a reflection. Thicker. So whatever at the bottom here, they're going to do a reflection look like this. So this is a reason why you see something look like W happen. So your whole graph for modulus, it should look like this. Okay. Now at least you have some idea how the modulus cost graph will look like. Sir, I thought the modulus still contains the graph between y equals to 1 and y equals to 0. Cannot be, because you want plus any modulus answer here, because the smallest value you can get is 0, right? So your whole value must always above 1, right? There's no way you can get any value between 0 and 1. Yeah, so for the tested, yeah, you should. I hope my explanation makes sense to you. Alright, let's do the last question of today. We'll stop at question 5 lah. Then we continue. Stop at question 6. Okay, let's do this vector question together. This diagram 3 actually show a triangle BOA. The straight line OX and OB intersect at the point P. Okay, OA is 4A, O to A is 4A. Okay, so here is, O to A, the arrow is opposite, 4A. AX is B, A to X here is B. Okay, 3BX. Okay, let's solve this one. 3BX equals to 2BA. Okay, so BA over BX is 3 over 2. So BA ratio BX is 3 ratio 2. Where's my BX? BX will take 3. BX will take 2, sorry. BX will take 2. BA will take 3. Yeah, so obviously here will be 2B lah. Okay, then OY equals to, so OY over OA is 3 over 4. So OY will be ratio 3. O to Y will be ratio 3. O to A is ratio 1. So yeah, so like this, I know this one should be minus 3, should be 3A. If follow this arrow, this one must be 3A. This one must be A. Okay, so I get all the information and ratio, so I sort of done something. So let's start doing this one. OX. Okay, OX is not too bad. OX is OA plus AX, right? So it's 4A plus B. Done. Then I want to solve BY. BY is negative 3B. Negative 3B minus A. Okay. BA plus AY. Okay, done. 3 mark. Okay, then this 5 mark. Okay. OP equals to lambda OX. This is what they tell us. And I have the OX, right? So I can sub in my OX lah. My OX is 4A plus B. So OP is basically equals to the 4 lambda A plus lambda B. Okay, this is what I have from the question. Okay, lambda is a constant, obviously. Find a ratio for BP and BY. Let me see. B to P and P to Y. I do not know what is the ratio between them. So let's form an equation. So I will just say BP equals to mu BY. Okay, since I do not know what's exactly the ratio between them, I'm going to add a mu for it. BP, I don't think it's hard, right? BP is just BO plus OP. Okay. And BY, do I have PY? No, I don't have P to Y. Okay, never mind. I change the PY to BY. It doesn't matter. Easier for me to form the equation because I have the BY. Minus 3B minus A. Yeah. Then after I got the ratio, then I can just change it myself. Change it back myself. So it doesn't matter. So what is BO? My O to B. Where's my O to B? Okay. OB. Let's find the OB. Or I can straight away find BO lah. It's the same thing. Okay, VO is minus 3b. B to O is minus 3b minus 4a. Okay, so I got OP equals to, this one I can multiply in negative 3 mu B minus mu A. Minus 3b minus 3 minus 4a, I should get plus 4a plus 3b. Okay, so this is my OP, and my OP is 4 lambda A plus lambda B. Let me group the A and B here also. So this is 4 minus mu A. I group the A together, okay? Then I will group the B together as well. So this one should get 3 minus 3 mu B. Okay, B is a bit not obvious. There's a B here. Okay, then what I want to do now is I will comparing the A and comparing the B. I don't like this color as well. So I'm comparing A. Comparing A means the value in front of the A here, isn't it? 4 lambda equals to 4 minus mu. Since my objective is to find the lambda, right? My whole objective is to find the ratio, not find the lambda. So if I want to find the ratio, then yeah, I want to find mu. Alright, my objective is to find the mu. Then at the same time, I'm going to comparing B. If I'm comparing B, my lambda will equals to 3 minus 3 mu. I want to find a mu, right? So I'm going to sub my lambda into here. 3 minus 3 mu equals to 4 minus mu. So 12 minus 12 mu equals to 4 minus mu. So 11 mu is equals to 8. Mu equals to 8 over 11. But this one is not yet my ratio. Huh? Don't be so happy first. I want to sub back to this equation. So BP equals to 8 over 11 of BY. So BP over BY is equals to 8 over 11. So BP ratio BY is 8 ratio 11. Let's have a look at the equation for BPY. BP is 8, BY is 11. So B to P is 8 here, B to Y is 11, so this is 3. Okay, now I know the ratio. So BP ratio PY should be 8 ratio 3. Done. Okay, so yeah, so my objective just now is I try to find what is my mu. After I got the mu ready, I can from there easily get the coordinate I want. Coordinate from the ratio I want. Once I got the ratio, I will analyze what is BP ratio PY. 5 mark. Not too difficult. So the only challenging part here maybe is because you want to form one equation by yourself. Because I already use a lambda. So when I reform the equation, I don't use the lambda, I use the m, or they call it mu, to form this equation myself. Why I can simply form the equation myself? Because these P, B, Y, they are collinear. Remember, whenever they are collinear or they are parallel, we can easily form the equation ourselves. Okay, so this is how we get an 8 mark for the vector. So we still have a lot of questions here, like I believe this is a differentiation, 7. A is what? I believe it's a differentiation as well. Then we have coordinate geometry. Then we have linear law, number 10. Then this one I believe is distribution, probably distribution. Then we have kinematics. Then we have index number, 13. 14 is solution of triangle. And 15 is linear programming. Yep. So yeah, we will discuss the rest of the question by next Wednesday. Alright, so thanks all the students like join until now. Now it's 10:41. Yeah. So we will continue question 7 on the next Wednesday. Yeah, I want to thank all of you for joining. If any one of you interested to join the model paper discussion, which we will start on tomorrow. So every Thursday we will have another 1.5 hour live to discuss more paper before your SPM is coming, but that one will charge you like 40 ringgit per month. So yeah, you feel free to click the link below to join. And I will use the YouTube live as well. Just now, a student actually asked what you will get if you join the 40 ringgit member, which you will get to access all the member only content. Yeah, and the member only content over there, I literally make like every chapter for MF, from MF only. Yeah, every chapter, like chapter by chapter tutorial. So yeah, you can go there and watch. So anyway, thanks for all of your time, and I will love to see you again on the next Wednesday. And for all my member, I will see all of you tomorrow 8 p.m. for the model paper discussion. So the first paper we will I already send the links of the Google Drive. So you just follow the number 1, 2, 3, 4. We will finish the number 1 first. So the first paper we will use the Pelangi model paper, which I like the company very much. So and I also think the Pelangi model paper is very hard. So yeah, I will use that to discuss. So after finish Pelangi, we'll go to SAS Buddy model paper and so on. So yeah, see all of you at my YouTube channel. Bye bye and have a wonderful night. Good night, student.